Hello, geometry students. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick little lesson here on volume. Now, volume, if you know, is how much of a, think of it, how much of a liquid would fit in this type of, let's say, a box or a fish tank. Let's say this was a fish tank. How many gallons of a fish tank would this be? This would be actually a really good fish tank. 5 feet by 3 feet, by 4 feet high. That's a pretty darn big fish tank. Okay, so my question is, how many cubic feet of water could I put in there? That's a good question because I want to know how many fish need space based on cubic feet. So, let's do this. So, previously, you haven't learned it before, they used to say volume equals length times width times height. I'm going to change that on you because that only really works for a square or a rectangular prism. Let's make something that's more universal. And we'll get into something that's a little, we couldn't have used length times width times height on before. This is a prism, so this is going to be my new volume formula. Now remember from the last couple of lessons, B is base area. Now, base area is what defines the prism and its shape, right? Remember when we were looking at square pyramids, hexagonal pyramids, triangular pyramids? The base area is the area of the bottom. Now, this says it's a rectangle, so I see a rectangle here. Okay, so I'm going to make that my rectangular base. This is the rectangular prism. Okay, so my big B, the area of that is pretty easy. 5 times 3, base times height of any rectangle is this 5 times 3, and then I get base equals 15. Not bad, then I plug it back in. Volume equals big B, which is 15 square feet, times H. Well, this perpendicular to this rectangle is the height, how high it goes up. So whenever I have a particular type of prism, I find the rectangle, and I think about the height, and that's 4. 15 times 4. If you want to check in the calculator, you can trust me, and I'll just tell you that's 60 feet squared. 50 feet squared in terms of how much the volume of, let's say, this fish tank is. Now, I might also want to know how much water, how many gallons of water. So I'm going to go on Google real quick. I know you can't see this. Square, I'm going to search square feet into gallons. How big a fish tank is this? So if we converter, so is there more calculator? I don't have a calculator. Okay, how many square feet? I'm gonna reverse it. Reverse. Okay, square feet, 60. Calculate. Whoa, woo! 60 square feet. That's a lot of, it's going to be a 3,476 gallon. Wow. Fish tank. That's a big fish tank. All right, maybe it's not a fish tank. I don't know. All right, guys, listen, have a good one. I'll talk to you in a second with the independent practice.